Hey, what's up? This is Natasha, La Casa de Natasha, and I am going to be doing a flip through of my lockdown happy planner that I had Franken-planned. So go ahead and stick around. Okay, so I would like to first off and say that I was inspired by my girl Sarah over at Creating with Sarah. She did kind of like a walkthrough of her Franken planner for the lockdown, and she kind of revamped her whole planner to just make it work for her, and I loved it because at the time when lockdown first went into place, I didn't know, I felt like really out of sorts. I felt out of sorts. I didn't know how to plan. I was originally using my Social Type Happy Planner, which is this guy right here. It was on some expander discs, and I was using my dashboard layout. I had my chores, my social media, just like home stuff, my usual day-to-day. And when the lockdown happened, I just felt like everything just kind of flipped upside down. I didn't really know what to plan, how to plan. I knew that we were jumping into a distance learning schedule right away. Actually, not even right away. I think it took like a week or two for them to kind of get everything set up. And then we went into that. And so once I kind of started getting in the groove with the distance learning, I started to be more comfortable in setting up my planner. So I kind of want to show you guys what I did. I decided to use my Radiate Positivity guided journal. I love this guided journal, and I went down to some classic discs. Now, as you guys can see, it's pretty full. I've like filled it up a lot. So, and there are some pages in here that there's some spreads that I have not completely filled out, mainly my wellness spreads, because I was walking, but then I didn't have my watch on most of the time. So I didn't write things down, and I decorated my spreads, but I didn't really fill them out. So I mainly focused on filling out a lot of my dashboard layouts, but I still kind of want to show you guys how I set this up. So I used the guided journal, and then what I took from my original planner was this vision board that I had made, because I wanted to still try and keep these goals and visions for 2020. Even though we were going through a lockdown, a lot of these sentiments still meant a lot to me, and it kind of just like made me happy looking at it. So this, of course, was coming with me. I printed out the spring cleaning sheet, kind of tried to follow this, which was a lot of fun. The Happy Planner kind of did it like a little challenge, and I loved this. And the reason I kept it was because I feel like this is something you can go back to and just like do a restart. So I love that. Then this was something that I had made for the spring cleaning day one, and I didn't fill it out. I don't know why I didn't end up filling it out, because it came out so cute, but I think at the time, like mentally, I just wasn't there yet. Like I was really about, like I did some of like the meditations and stuff I really did, but like cleaning up and chores, I was not ready to do that yet. So yeah, maybe I'll take this into the next time I do a spring cleaning. But I made like a little day one chart, and then I made a chart for our garden, and this I'm actually still filling out just because we just finished planting our plants. So this will be a lot of fun. I might laminate it, but yeah, I really enjoyed making this. And then, so I started using, again, my dashboard layout, and here's the thing is that for distance learning, I tried using a teacher planner, then I tried using an hourly planner, and I realized that for me personally, I still needed my dashboard layout. It still worked for me. I kind of revamped it a little bit, so I think this is like usually like a list, like a grocery shopping list, became more of like a daily schedule for the kids, and I wrote down the weather and just like school stuff, and then I really started utilizing some of the half sheets, and I kept this as my chore list. I was still constantly using this as a chore list. And then I started kind of just like getting into this, like, where are my half sheets? I don't think I used half sheets for April, actually. I don't think I started using half sheets until May, because I don't see any of my half sheets here. This was a spread I did with Whimsy Luxe. This is Marielle's stickers that she designed, Mom and a Girl with Plans, and her Instagram account for these stickers is called Whimsy Luxe. That's her Etsy shop, and they're super cute, super well-made stickers. I love them, and it was really fun decorating the spread with them. Getting into May, I kind of kept track more of when the kids had their Zoom calls. And yeah, this is when I really started utilizing my half sheets. And also, I think right before I did this spread, Marielle she showed me how she used to plan in her old planners, like the first happy planners that were around, and she would memory plan. She would memory plan, and she would keep like random things that they did. And I love that idea, because something that she said that really stood out to me was, you know, I wouldn't have remembered this if I hadn't wrote it down in my planner, or if I hadn't taken a picture and put it in my planner. Like random stuff, like going to the store, or right here I put a picture of me and Jax because he had a nightmare, and so he was like sleeping with us that week, and that doesn't normally happen. So it's just little things that you want to document. And then I made this cute little card for Mother's Day. I basically spent the whole day in my babe cave, and I planned and I filmed, and I just like took the day to just do me. And I made this little card to like just take a picture of what the kids drew, just like a little memory half sheet, I guess you would say. And then I was using these half sheets for all of my daughter's school assignments. So instead of writing them down on the schedule side, I decided to write them in detail on a half sheet, and then I would cross them off as I went. So I could still utilize like my daily, I was still using the meal plan. There was a lot of stuff I was still using a lot of. This week I decided to go more wild style. I love doing these memory keeping in the planner. It's just so much fun. And then I made like a daily sheet for a schedule for the week and just stuff to do. And then I kind of just like over here, I was doing a lot of spring cleaning, like just really like nitty gritty cleaning. And so I basically wrote down the rooms that I mainly wanted to focus on, which is the kids' room, of course, and then the guest room, the laundry room. So I made this sheet instead. And again, just filled out like, you know, memories. This is the day that the beaches opened up for me to go surf, which I haven't been because the waves, it's spring. So usually during the springtime, the waves are a little bit bigger, and I am not a big fan of big waves. So I've kind of been waiting until they're a little bit more my size, but it was such a big day. Just to know that we were able to go out and surf and we wouldn't get fined was awesome. My nieces and nephews, we spent a lot of time with them. And then this week I went with more rainbow pastels. I didn't fill out a whole lot this week. I still haven't caught up to my memory plan this week, actually. This was actually the week, this was the weekend before I found out that I made squad. So the reason I did memory plan was because I was so incredibly nervous. Like this whole weekend, I was so nervous because I didn't know what was going to happen Monday. And then this was last week. So last week, you know, I kind of kept it the same. Was this last week? Yes. This day I found out that I did in fact make the squad, and I went with, this was the challenge I did with Vicky and Amber. Vicker Stickers and Amber Plans Her Day. Go check them out. They also have a YouTube channel, and we all did a challenge together to pick our favorite sticker book, and then we were all going to plan with those sticker books. So it was a combo of like Color Me Happy, Rainbow Dreams, and Florals. And so that was a lot of fun to do, and I kind of brought it back to this half sheet right here and did a little bit here. But this week, again, I was a little bit nervous this week just because last week we couldn't really say anything. We couldn't really was it last week? 2 weeks ago. We couldn't, you know, we had to keep it a secret. We had to keep everything a secret. for the squad. So that was a little tough, but I was able to go visit my cousin. I was able to memory plan a little bit, which was nice, and I kind of made this other little half sheet just to kind of memory keep a little bit. But I didn't do a whole lot here, and the kids were doing a lot of swimming, so I like kind of was doing assignments and homework on the go. But yeah, this week and the week before were kind of like, my brain was all over the place, to be honest. So, but this was such a fun spread to decorate. I had so much fun. So now we are going into June, and this is my June layout, and I have my squad that I made squad here. A lot of sunshine and summer because I'm a summer girl, 100%. So I'm excited. I'm excited for just the hot weather and to go surf and be at the beach. I'm really, really excited. And then this was this week. And this, to be honest, this week was so emotional. There were so many ups and downs. I was so excited that we had made squad, but at the same time, the Black Lives Movement was really, really empowering for me. And I really wanted to just make sure that my Black friends and the Black community knew I stood by them. And so it was, you know, this spread, as much as I love it, I just barely shared it on Wednesday, just because I've been taking my time and doing a lot of research and reading and sharing information and stuff. So going into next week, I am really excited because Queen Fancy Plans and Katie Ditter Plans are doing a challenge, a Black Lives Matter spread, and only using black and white. And I am so excited to just be involved and to represent them. And so, yeah, so this is, I'm not quite done filling this spread out. My daughter's birthday was on Thursday. Today we're doing a drive-by for my niece. So I'm excited to really get in here and do some memory planning, do some Black Lives Matter memory keeping. And it's something that I want to continue. I don't want things to just go back to normal. I want to continue to stand. I want to continue to stand with the Black Lives Matter movement. And things have to change. Ultimately, things have to change. So with that being said, let's see what else. Oh, this is also the last week of school. So I didn't really have a half sheet because they didn't do a whole lot in school this week. So it was a very mellow week. My daughter graduated also on Thursday. So it was just a very mellow week, which gave me a lot of time to just really do a lot of reading. And I want to say a little bit of soul searching too. So with that, then going into, this was my social media planner for this month. And honestly, I didn't even do anything. I really like this planner, this monthly planner. So I use a monthly planner for social media, and I just have not vibed with this setup yet. So I'm really excited to get into next month and really social media plan, which I really want to be adamant about just because now I'm a squad member. So like, I feel like I have more responsibilities. So I'm excited. I'm excited to get into this and start planning. This was something I did for Studio. I repped for Studio. They sent me some earphones, which are awesome. If you guys haven't checked them out, go check out Studio. They do headphones and earbuds, and it's a really great brand, great product. So yeah, that's for social media. Didn't do a whole lot there. These are just pages. Oh, maybe these were my pages that I lost in my other month. These were just some half sheet that I had for homework that I kept. And then this was our master list for groceries, like things we need on the daily. Because right now we're trying to limit the amount we go to Costco, we go to the grocery store. So I just kind of I wrote down all the things that we needed, that my parents or my brother needed, because we were just trying to do it all in one trip. And then this is my Sprouts list. Blah, blah, blah. This is my Sprouts list. So just main things that we usually get from Sprouts, our local grocery store. And so I kept this in this little folder. And then I'm kind of going into the wellness. So this was the goals that I was doing at the time. I was really trying to do a mile a day in May, which I kind of did. I did okay. I did okay for the month of May. I feel like I could have done better, but I kind of started late in the month. So I'm really excited to be doing this it's more miles a day, and it's for June. So this is kind of a weekly goal thing that I made for myself when I was doing it. And I got this from the, I believe it was the fitness, not the accessory pack, the fitness, is it the accessory pack? The fitness accessory pack, I think it's what it's called. So, and then we go into our wellness. Now our wellness, I didn't do a whole lot this month. I decorated. This month I started and then I didn't. And then I was so up and down all over the place, I think, because the whole, like, the squad announcement and everything, it just had me up and down. So I really love how I decorated these spreads, though. But I just didn't fill them out. So, and this was one I think I did with D. I think I decorated this with D. No, this is what I did with, I did this challenge with Christiana, my friend Christiana, and we were doing the sticker challenge that I had done with Vickers Stickers and Amber. And so she chose, I believe she chose watercolors and I chose Encourager. And so those two actually worked really well together. And then, where is my other part of June? Did I not put it back? I may not have put it back. I'll have to go look for it. So this was for this week. Again, I didn't fill out a whole lot. Actually, I didn't fill out anything. I did, in fact, walk, but this is a week I really took the time to just do a little bit of research and soul searching. And whenever I get in one of those zones, I kind of just have to pull back. I love decorating my spreads and planning for the week, but sometimes it doesn't always work out that I actually like plan in my planner, especially when it's my wellness. My wellness, I usually like to plan as I go, which is kind of funny. So this is one I did. I think I did a live plan with me with D on this one, and I kind of made it this like cute strawberry theme. And then, yeah, so moving past that, then I kept a lot of, and this is probably stuff I'll take into my new planner when I reset it up. But this is from the Healthy Hero, and it's a 30-day self-care challenge. And you can write, for 30 days I will work on, and to be honest, I'll probably laminate these just so I can use it whenever. But yeah, I just wanted to have these in here in case this was something I really wanted to do during the quarantine. So I did journal. I liked to use the guided journals. This is a daily check-in block pad. That's Happy Planner. And I love it because for some reason, when I do the guided writing and the guided journals, it really gets me to like think about what I want to write and how I'm feeling. So that was kind of fun to do, and I just decorated a little bit. And I kept a few pages in here. I thought I did another one. Maybe I didn't put it in here. Oh, here. This is another one I did. I'm actually move this guy to the front. There we go. But yeah, I really enjoy these guided journals, or these guided promptus. And then I made this laminate. It's basically a weekly surf chart that I made, so that way I can, when I do start surfing again, we always check the surf, what the tide will be like, the temperature of the water, how big it'll be. So I kind of want to do like a weekly thing, so I could just look at my planner and be like, yeah, well, I can go surf tomorrow. Let's do it, and make a plan for it. So that's just a little something fun I did. And then my guided journal, I only did like a few little things in here. I think I did more, but they might be on my bedside. I think they might be on my bedside. But yeah, this was something I just wanted to be really colorful with. This was something I think we were, oh my gosh, we were barely on day 4. So this is something I'm definitely going to be taking another guided journal in my next planner. But yeah, this has just been so helpful and useful. So I kept a couple of these pages in. And then I took a page from Sarah's book, not literally, but my ukulele. I kept ukulele notes because I'm practicing playing the ukulele. So this was kind of like my creative section. I printed this from Pinterest. And then these were, of course, from the Happy Planner. And I just resized them just if I wanted to color, which was really nice. It was just nice to like have my planner there if I wanted to use it. And then I brought over some notes for the Happy Planner Squad. This was actually from last year. And I just had it just in case like I wanted to take more notes or, yeah. So this is when Hannah went on live and she said she was going to do a video. So I took notes and I had my like original notes from last year, which didn't even have anything to do with anything because they totally completely changed how you applied, which was a video. So that kind of threw me for a loop. I think it threw everybody for a loop. And then I just had some more notes if I wanted to write down. Layla did a live over at LB Novelty. She did a live, and after the pen, these were like things I took notes on her video, but about what she submitted, and she put after the pen, before the pen. But yeah, I guess I never really really went into that note taking for that video. I really love video editing and stuff, so I kind of just like went with it. I went with my guts, you know. And then I have some handwriting things. I was practicing some handwriting. Ooh, gosh, my lettering is so bad. Obviously, I need to continue to practice this. And then over here, I kind of went into, like, this was just notes. So, like, school notes. I kept the half sheets. This was for the Zoom calls. Any kind of, like, school notes. And then this I did for, like, chores. I kept this in here. This normally I keep in my main planner, and I just literally brought this one sheet over along with meal plans, and then that's it. That's all I had because I just wanted to make sure I was keeping track of my chores. I didn't even really fill it out, but I like to flip through this and just like my catch-all, and I like to go back and forth and just fill out whatever I need to like catch up on or whatever. And then I got my meal plans. I think I only have one. Yeah, I just had a few sheets in here. And then I had some hourly sheets. And this was also from the block pad. I think it's the Mom... Oh, no, I just ripped it. I think this was from the Mom Life block pad. And then I just had some of the original daily sheets that I love to use. So, yeah, as you guys can see, so a lot of people I know are waiting until July to do a reset up of their planner. And my planner is just getting so full that I can't really fit any more in here. I could change it to expander disc, but I'm just ready for like a new, I kind of want to create, like, even though we're not 100% out of lockdown, we are able to go now to, more stores are open. We need to wear a mask, but they do encourage us to kind of stay on lockdown if we can. So even though we're still kind of technically on a lockdown mentality, we have a little bit more freedom, and I just kind of want to create like a new, like kind of like a summer goals planner of things I want to accomplish this summer. So I might be moving over to expander disc, or maybe I'll stay with classic. I don't know yet, but my classic are getting so full, and this was just after, gosh, like April or May? April, I think. Yeah, April. So it was already getting so full, and so I couldn't fit anymore. But my next video, I'm going to be doing a whole Frankenplan setup for my summer planner. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that, and thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys later in my next video. Bye.